Hello and welcome to another Xmas Beer review, and it's chilly in the shed. So today we're going over, and big thank you to Mr. Beery Beast in the East for these beers. I've sat on them a little bit because I wanted to review them nearer to Christmas. So we're now in that period where people are putting the Christmas decorations up. We're doing ours next week. Yeah, do I care? Never did. So this is Panther Real Ale with Bite, and it's their Festive Bitter. There we go, look at that. Ooh. And the amazing thing is that all these beers that Mr. Beery Beast in the East sends me are from his part of the country. I live in Nottingham, East Midlands, and these are from Norfolk and Suffolk, predominantly East Anglia. So rich chestnut colour, layers of caramel and biscuit maltiness, robust and well-rounded with fruit spicy notes. 4.8%. Inhabitants of the small Norfolk town of Reepham claim to have seen a large panther-like cat prowling and secretly stalking the countryside. This handcrafted ale is dedicated to this most beautiful animal. So, rich in colour and a great complement to seasonal foods, Panther Festive Bitter is made from 100% natural ingredients and is brewed unfiltered and unpasteurised. Happy Christmas. So yeah, Panther Brewery are based at Unit 1, Collier's Way, Reepham, Norfolk, NR10 4SW, UK. pantherbrewery.co.uk. So amazing. Like I say, massive thank you to Mr. Beery Beast in the East, because you know the ability to try beers from breweries that you're nowhere near it's amazing. You know, discovering new breweries, and I think when I look at the beer reviewers out there at the moment, certainly me and All the Beer No Idea Barry are the two that are doing not just the big branded beers, craft beers, but breweries from further afield. So let me just quickly go on Google Maps, because what's it called? Reepham, Norfolk. Or just tap in Panther Brewery. Panther Brewery. Oh, slightly further away. So not quite North Norfolk. Oh, it is north in the, so I can see where Hunstanton is. So not too far away. Depends how far it is. I mean, on the map it don't look far away, but so Hunstanton's in one corner, and where the red thing is, that's where Panther Brewery is. So there's a good chance, maybe, albeit though it's a weekend. If it's a long weekend we're doing, there's not much chance at all. But we'll see anyway. We'll see how it goes. That's our March. So there we go. Dark colour beer. Very dark browny, chestnutty colour. A little bit of a white head going off. Oh, and a decent chestnut nose on this. Very strong malty chestnut nose. Whoa. It's got that best bitter taste to it, but it's certainly got a good bit of twang to it as well. Ooh. I do like a bit. I mean, you know, best bitters sometimes are ignored. You know, in the world that we are these days, with all these fancy imperial stouts, big ABV beers, big dippers, tippers, but a best bitter from different parts of the country are so different. And yes, I am 53 now, but my beer journey only has been 14 years. You know, real beer journey. I did drink some beers before that, but I was either somewhat of a lager drinker, somewhat of a homebrew drinker, and then a fair few years where I didn't drink at all. And I've made up for it a little bit since then, but there you go. Oh, I do think I've had a Panther Bitter before. So, real ale with bite, absolutely. Proper bite on this, good twang. I'm absolutely freezing in the shed. Good thing I've got this hat on. Stops people seeing me grey hair and bald head. So, all good, all good. Because the face is still relatively young, in my opinion at least, you know. But there you go. I'm just looking on the beer wall and I can see a few best bitters already, so that's interesting. So it's nice to try. Varying your styles of beer that you drink. I mean, I'm going to, hopefully anyway, unless anything happens with the car MOT in November. Pray not. But I'm going to treat myself to some beer kits and that, and brew some nice beer and even a wine for Christmas. I haven't done a wine for ages. And I just fancy having a nice selection of beer and wines in the shed. At the moment, I'm homebrewless in Seattle. I have no homebrew. Literally nothing. Not a bottle. And I'm going to stop taking homebrew with me when we go on trips and just drink the beer we buy when we're there. So, you know, while I'm there, in wherever I am, I'm actually drinking their beer, which is good. And then sometimes as well, it's good to take my bottles and drink stuff, review it from the bottles, you know, half a pint or a third, and do the reviews, longer reviews, whilst I'm in that part of the world, wherever that part of the world may be. March next, Hunstanton. Ooh, can't wait. Oh. So, going down well. Pour so much more in. So, unfiltered, unpasteurised, and it probably was clear in the bottle until I shook the bottle. So it's not as clear as it probably would have been. I know that, you know, if I was to leave that for 10 minutes, that would clear. It's as simple as that, you know. Oh. Proper twangy beer, good twang to it. It's what you want, isn't it? You don't want a beer that you drink and it's like no flavour. You want something that delivers flavour. And again, I might be getting more of these because I'm in that neck of the woods and I can't wait. I can't wait for next March. And the great thing is, these beers give me the chance to talk about it. And that, to me, is brilliant. To talk about where I'm going, next part of the journey. I mean, this year, we've done Cleethorpes, Grimsby area. We've done Filey, Bridlington, Scarborough, Whitby, Stockton-on-Tees and Guisborough. And then North Wales, Mold, Prestatyn, Llandudno, Colwyn Bay, you know, so, and Chester. So the beer adventures, wow, it's been good. It's been good. And hopefully it inspires other people to, you know, look at Haven, look at caravan sites or even bed and breakfasts in that area. And, you know, all dependent on what your money is like, what you can afford in these tough times. And do that. I mean, yeah, it's been good. I just need to work harder next year so I can afford to pay for... we've already got a few lined up for next year. We've got 3 holidays lined up for next year. And actually, our happy drink of friends, Lisa, well, she doesn't work. She doesn't need to work. So and they go away on a lot more holidays, like 7 or 8 holidays a year, which is all right if you can. But they're very prudent when they go away. They don't, not like me when I go away and spend 200 quid on beer. They don't. So their costings are a lot less. Once they pay for the caravan, the costings are less. They'll eat, go to the chippy or something. So yeah, but yeah, so we're doing 2 main trips with Andy and Angela next year, but they're also going to the Isle of Wight, and they're also going to Tenerife, so they've got 4 booked next year. So I may book us a weekend in Blackpool and go to the Pleasure Beach and get back on Icon. I don't fancy going to Alton Towers next year because Alton Towers has nosedived, absolutely rubbish. So I fancy going to Blackpool and being near Blackpool to get to a few craft beer breweries in Liverpool, but behind the outskirts away from both of them, because one, I'm not keen on Blackpool for reasons, and I'm not overly keen from what I've heard about Liverpool, but not that I've got nothing against it. It's just what you hear on the internet, and I'm not keen about Nottingham either, and I live here, so that tells you all you need to know about Nottingham. So yeah, twangy beer, dark colour on this, proper twangy best bitter. Would I drink it again? Yes. Love it on cask. Whoa, that'd be interesting. Because I've shook the bottle up, so to have it more settled on cask would be brilliant. And slightly warmer, I know, because it's cold in the beer room at the moment. Out of 5, for me, yeah, good 4.2 out of 5 for me. Cheers. See you soon.